In an emergency, trained professionals from different fields come together to try to save a life. This story is not a recreation. It's a look at the trauma services in Fort Lauderdale, Florida on January 31st, 1994.
Do you have an emergency?
Yes, it's a car accident.
Where's the car accident at?
Northwest Night Avenue.
Anyone injured?
It's a motorcycle. Yeah, there is someone injured.
A motorcycle in a car?
In the car, yeah.
Is it in a parking lot or in the street?
No, it's right on the street.
Okay, we'll get someone out.
All right.
The simple fact of the matter with motorcycles, if you're going 50 miles an hour and you come to a sudden stop, you're going to get hurt.
49-year-old Ed San Jose is brought to Broward General Medical Center and put under the care of Surgeon Ralph Guarneri.
Who is this? The motorcycle or this? It's the motorcycle.
Motorcycle versus car, the car usually wins. It's the borderline patients, the ones that need definitive treatment within the first hour, where you can make a difference.
Take a deep breath, Chief. All right, listen, does your belly hurt you?
148
Does
over
this hurt? Yeah, all right, fine.
He had abdominal injuries, blood in the chest, and a potential cervical spine injury.
All right, he needs a hard collar, okay?
Okay.
All right, he's got broken ribs on the left, okay? You got any allergies? No. All right, you got any medical problems?
If he hadn't had a helmet, I'm sure he would have sustained a very severe closed head injury. But he was awake and talking to us.
Would you lose consciousness?
Not yet.
Would you? No. Well, you got a sense of humor, okay? Listen, Chief, I got to put a little chest tube in your chest here. It's going to take out some of the blood, okay?
Yeah, make a fist for me here, honey.
Oh, now we're checking to see if there's any blood in his belly.
And his most immediate priority was finding out what was bleeding in his belly.
Get it on a table.
If you don't treat them right away, they bleed to death.
You're going to have an operation on your abdomen because you have blood in your belly. Do you understand that? Okay.
They're going to take you.
Hi, this is Cindy calling from Broward General Emergency Room. I'm calling on behalf of CLD San Jose. He is here in our emergency room. He was involved in an accident, and we need someone to give us a call back. I'm calling at 7:35 on Monday evening. Thank you. Bye-bye.
It was less than 30 minutes from the time he hit the door to the time he got to the operating room.
He had a lot of blood in his belly from bleeding from the spleen. And the spleen is out now because it would have been too difficult to repair it and he would have lost too much blood. He's 50 years old, so we're not real concerned with any type of problem without his spleen. Diaphragm's okay. Liver looks pretty good. He's been very stable throughout the case. And we expect to be beginning to close in a matter of minutes. I can't tell you anything 100%. You know, nothing is guaranteed, okay?
The next day, Ed's sister, Nona Anyabeni, gets an update on his condition.
We think everything will improve. It's just going to take time, you know?
We do have a very special relationship. It just meant a lot for him to know that I was there and for me to be there. I mean, that's a step in healing.
Well, I'm real glad you found our numbers.
Ed's youngest sister, Lenora Anderson, is also by his side.
Ed's my only brother. When I think of how lonely he must have felt laying there, knowing we didn't know, because that's got to be a lonely, scary feeling for someone.
Ed's friends, Pedro Vasquez and Michael Hill, also came to the hospital.
He was about 8-9 blocks from home. He is a Vietnam veteran. There's a place called Veterans Multipurpose Center, and they've given us a place to live, and they gave us a chance to get back on our feet.
He is the resident manager. He's helped me out quite a bit, and I've done everything I can for him also.
Not too long ago, I got hit by a car, and I had my leg broken, and he tried to help me out any way he could. So now I'm glad I'll be there for him when he comes home.
Yeah, the doctor said that the helmet didn't want to help, but he had it on. Thought he would have had a lot of trauma on his head. It kind of hurts because a lot of times, you know, you've seen buddies, like in Vietnam, you see buddies go down, so it kind of brings back some memories, and at least he's still alive, which is good.
It's an unbelievable bond between the vets because they know that we don't understand them. We don't know what they went through. We weren't there. We can't imagine it. And there's a bond between them till they die.
Ed's former wife, Joan Patton, and their 24-year-old son, James, traveled more than 1,000 miles from their home in Ohio to be with him.
Even though I remarried, we have maintained a very close relationship. I always told him if he ever needed me, I'd be there. And I meant it.
There's so much things I wanted to say to him, and so much things I wanted to tell him. I love him. I miss him. We live too far apart, and just I wish we could have a better relationship between us.
It was hard being with Jimmy and watching him, and yet it was good in a way because I was glad to see that emotion come out, just pure love and caring for what's best for his dad.
You're doing all right. I'm the guy that was downstairs talking to you. Remember me? Squeeze my hand. All right, good.
It's going to take a while for his chest to heal, and he's going to have some pain every time he takes a deep breath for a couple of months. But Ed is going to do fine. Ed's going to completely recover.
2 months later, Ed celebrated his 50th birthday.
Just don't miss your own, that's for sure.
Since the accident, it's shown me the value of a support group, to receive support and to offer support in time of need for anybody. And I'm blessed in that respect.
Doing their own things out here, resting, relaxing, sunbathing.
Joan has been a very, very good, true friend.
Wow.
A number of others, too. Constantly reassuring me that things would work out, and they have been. I'm very grateful for that.
Ed's a very private person, but he needs to learn to accept kindness and caring from others. It's always been hard for him. He's always willing to give it, but it's always been difficult for him to accept. And I think he's going to now be getting instead of giving.
It's been a major turning point in my life. I don't recommend it as an opportunity for anybody, but I've turned it around and used it in a positive way.
Next.
Jenna's horse spooked. And then behind me, I heard my husband yelling.